So, Raycon sent me these everyday earbuds to try out, and full disclosure, even though they did sponsor this video, they don't get to see this review ahead of time, and they definitely don't control what I have to say. So Raycon, you're seeing this right alongside everybody else. Now, honestly, I was quite skeptical at first going into this review because I had seen some not so great reviews on the models before. But these are a bit of a different story by the looks of it. Quick unboxing first. The cover and the buds both come in different boxes. The earbuds come in a smaller box, and I have to say that these are really well packaged. The earbuds are sitting right at the top. That makes a solid first impression. The colors are much better in person than they seemed online. They're very pastel and not in your face. Might as well get the case out of the way as well while we're here. The box for the case only has the case in it with a small lanyard. Not sure who's using lanyard these days, but hey, at least it's in there. The case as well feels really well made. It's soft to the touch and the colors seem great. Now, they do have a little adhesive on the top to make sure that they do stick to the earbuds on top. Apparently, they do support wireless charging as well, but we'll see more to that later on. Moving back to the earbuds box, underneath the top podium, you get two additional labeled paper boxes. One holds the USB-A to C cable, and I would have given a 10 out of 10 for keeping things environmentally safe, but they really didn't need to put in more plastic packaging material in there. The other box holds 4 additional sizes for ear tips to get you the right fit. Now, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone include a total of 5 different sizes for ear tips in the box, let alone all of them being color matched. And honestly, I'm quite happy with that unboxing experience. Now let's start with the design. These things are seriously light. You barely feel them in your ears, and they're built really well. Lightweight, but solid, with a case that's super easy to carry around as well. The earbuds themselves come in 4 different color options, with the case itself offering 5 different designs for the outer shell. And the case cover, it is a snug fit that does not interfere with wireless charging, and it barely adds much bulk. I feel like it's good for personalization without really sacrificing portability, because I know that a lot of these cases can get quite bulky and quite big on a lot of other products out there. As someone whose earbuds do tend to fall out no matter what type they are, be it rubber tip or without the rubber tips, these one, the default size actually stayed in perfectly for me. Now, personally, it's a big win for me on the side of the fit. Usually, I would never have anything fit me the way these did, and I don't even know what's that much different, but whatever they're doing is working perfectly for me. And I'm low-key kind of jealous because my other pairs just don't have that fitting. Now, let's talk about the case. The magnets on these things are no joke. The earbuds stay put even if you turn the case upside down and shake it. Now, I know for a fact they're not going anywhere, and the lid also clicks shut with a really satisfying solid tap sound. Little things like this really add up to my liking, and it makes the whole experience feel a lot more premium than you'd expect, especially at this price point. Quick drop test as well, just to see if the earbuds will go flying, and seems like they're passing with flying colors. Alright, so moving on to the most important part, the sound. Now you get 3 modes here. There's pure sound, balanced, and bass mode. The bass mode is where things get interesting. It cranks up the bass to the point where you can actually feel the rumble, and honestly it's a dream for bass heads. But it doesn't emphasize vocals as much. Pure sound mode is where it usually shines for me though. It's got good bass, solid sound separation, and clear vocals. The balance mode is alright. It keeps the frequencies in a bit more of a narrower spectrum for my taste. Now, overall, they've definitely improved from the older models by the sounds of it. I have tried to compare them with what the other reviewers had to say about the previous models, and I don't think I have any of the same problems since last time. Especially coming in at well under $100, these seem to be hitting the nail right on the head. Now, the everyday earbuds also come with noise cancellation. Now, it's not top tier. If you're coming from a premium pair, you will notice the difference. But for most situations, it is decent enough. And the awareness mode, super helpful for when you're out and about, especially if you're crossing those streets and trying to stay aware of your surroundings. The battery life has been impressive. I've been using these on my 2-hour daily commute to and from work, making it about 4 hours of use every day, and they haven't needed a charge in 6 days. And it is now that the cradle itself has lost charge and it's left me with 60% charge in the earbuds themselves. And by the looks of it, they are living up to their 30+ hour battery life claim. They're also IP66 dust and water resistant, so no worries if you're caught in the rain or hit the gym with them, because for the price, they're holding up really well. The charging part is straightforward. There is no app to check battery levels, so you'll need to rely on the LED indicators on the case. It's functional, but I am in two minds here. One part of me wishes they'd add an app for checking the individual battery levels of the case and the earbuds, and also give us a dedicated EQ. But on the other side, I really don't want yet another app in my phone. There are just too many apps for everything. On the plus side, it does support wireless charging, even with the outer shell on, which is a great bonus and convenient. In all transparency, I did have an issue with my initial unit that got sent out to me, and it just wouldn't wireless charge with or without a case. When I did for once somehow manage to get it charging wirelessly, it started making some weird noises, and I wasn't going to go with sleep with those next to me on my bedside table.
Not sure if you guys can hear that, but do you hear that screeching noise? That's literally the earbuds charging.
Now, I tried to go on Reddit, and I even tried to search YouTube to see if this was a recurring issue, and thankfully, it wasn't. The folks at Raycons were more than happy to send out a new pair to me, which I can confirm that the wireless charging actually works perfectly fine, and it was just my previous unit that was faulty. Now, let's talk about controls, because this is another interesting bit. All controls are on the earbuds themselves. There is no dedicated app. Because the sides of the earbuds are touch, a single tap is just to adjust volume, double tap is to play and pause, the long press is to switch sound profiles and toggle noise cancellation. There's even triple and quadruple taps to summon your phone's assistant. It's a lot, but surprisingly, I did get used to it within about a couple days. It is a small learning curve to know what side does what function on what amount of taps, but they do work really well once you get the hang of them. I wish I didn't have to wait super long before individual taps adjust my volume, because if I do rush with it, it will take it as a double tap and end up pausing and playing my music. But with all of that being said, here's a nice perk. If you're not completely sold on these, Raycon do offer a 30-day free return guarantee, so you can try them without any risk. If they're not for you, just send them back within 30 days. At the end of the day, the everyday earbuds have really grown on me. They nailed the basics. The comfort, battery, and a massive improvement in sound quality by the sounds of it. If you're looking for a budget-friendly pair of earbuds with a few nice touches, these are really worth checking out. And for the Black Friday and the Cyber Monday sales, Raycon is offering up to 30% off plus free shipping. So if you really want to grab these or explore some other stuff, now is the good time to do it. So go to buyraycon.com/bigbadsave to check out the best deals. And remember, you do have that 30-day return option. So nothing to lose if you're curious. With all that being said, I do have a lot more budget tech lined up for you guys, and I can't wait to see you all later.